Karl, looked like a lot different team in Game 3 versus the first two. What do you attribute the stark difference in the outcome and maybe the difference in energy that you guys had tonight?
I said it before the game, for us to beat a team like the Denver Nuggets, defending champions, you're going to have to play better in Game 3 than you did Game 1 and Game 2. So we just didn't do that tonight. And, we got to be better. We got to be better next game for sure.
What made it difficult to get going offensively for the group? Did you like the shots that you get and they just didn't fall, or how did you assess it?
We missed some shots. We missed some good looks. I think our offense hurt our defense a little bit, but they're a great team. I mean, I think everyone in this room could agree. So, like I said, you got to play better. I know we showed a really good version of ourselves in Game 2, but we had to be even a better version in Game 3 if we expected to beat a team like this and to get up 3-0. So, a little adversity is good for us.
Kat, Mike alluded to the whistle being different, but that's something that you guys had. No,
we don't worry about no whistles. It's the playoffs.
Yeah,
it's the playoffs.
That said, in the third quarter, after you guys, I think it was 15 coming out of the half, and they had a run where they had several wing threes that seemed to be, somewhat would open. What were the parts of the defense in the third quarter that you thought weren't executed up to you guys' ability?
They got some, going to the basket, kickouts to people. Usually we're really good at rotating and closing out on these, offensive players. Thought they got some clean shots that obviously in Game 2 they didn't get. Other than that, too, you got to give them credit, too. Jamal Murray hit some tough shots. Michael Porter Jr. and them, they did a great job of making some transition fast break threes. That's something that we've done a great job as well as guarding. So I haven't watched the tape, but I could tell you from what I saw being on the court, they did some things that we've done a great job of containing and limiting the first two games, and they got themselves a chance to shoot those shots today, and they made them. So, I mean, testament to them. They're defending champions for a reason.
Karl, when you have the energy and urgency that you had in games 1 and 2, and you don't have in Game 3, where does that come from? Does it happen in preparation leading up to a game? Do you find out if you have it in the first few minutes of a game? Kind of how do you know if you have the requisite urgency or energy on a given night?
I mean, it shouldn't have to be something that you got to recognize. It should be something that we walk in every single day with a certain standard. I mean, first quarter alone, I'm not sure, please help me, but I felt that we've won both first quarters in Game 1 and Game 2, I believe, right? So we lose the first quarter by 8 points. It set the standard already that, we were not coming with the energy needed, and they scored 28 points. So we just got to do a better job, being us, who our identity is. We're a very top-notch defensive team, and we showed that last game. We just didn't show that tonight, and we have to go back to the gym, work on ourselves, and be ready for Game 4 to show a better version of ourselves.
Kat, is a little adversity good for you guys?
It's good. I haven't seen the team go 16-0 yet in the playoffs, and we've been doing a great job of finding ways to win, especially in Phoenix and here. And you're playing the defending champions. I think it humbles us, this game, a little bit. Shows that you can't just expect the same results because we've had those results that we've been wanting and looking for the first 6 games in the playoffs. So it's a great humbling experience, I think, for our team to understand that this is not easy. Just because we've been fortunate to find ourselves on the winning end for 6 straight playoff games don't mean that the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th is going to be the same result. I think this is a great humbling experience for us, and the defending champions definitely gave us that experience. So it's going to make us hungrier. I think it's going to make us a better team. It's going to show how connected we are, and it's good for us. It's good for us for sure.
Karl, a big part of how you guys guard Denver is about how you and Rudy match up with Jokic and Gordon. It seemed like they wanted to have Gordon initiate a little bit more, play him in some different spots on the floor in this game. How did you see that to be different, and what do you have to adjust to in that front court matchup if they're playing it a little different?
I mean, shout out to Aaron Gordon. He's hit some shots these last 2 games, even last game. So they're doing a great job. I mean, they got a great coach over there, and they got a really good team. I've said it multiple times. So we just got to get to the drawing board, and we got to be a better version of ourselves, especially defensively. So, there was no chance they were not obviously going to make adjustments, and they did a good job with their adjustments. So now, it's our turn to play chess.
Kat, what do you anticipate it feeling like playing on Mother's Day?
There's going to be a lot of emotions, especially for people like me and Ant. So definitely a game that will mean a lot to us, and we would love to give our mothers who have the best seats in the house here at Target Center some of our best performances. So we'll be looking to do that.
Carl, his first game home in a couple of weeks. The arena was rocking, deepest the franchise has been in the playoffs in a while. I know the outcome wasn't what you guys wanted, but what was the vibe like in the locker room, back in the home locker room for the first time in a while? Can you kind of take us into that scene before the game?
It wasn't any different for us. We've been have the same mentality, and we just wanted to come in with discipline in our mind and try to execute our game plan at the highest level. This team is special. It's because of our connectivity and I think our unity, and it didn't feel any different, but I also, we didn't show that feeling on the court as well. So just got to get back to the drawing board and do a little better.
Carl, I think this was the first game of the postseason where you guys have had to fight uphill for the game.
Mm-hmm.
But how would you like to see things change? If you get in a position like that again, what needs to change in order for you guys to be able to get back in the game quicker?
Play defense, make shots. Pretty simple.
Simple stuff.
Yeah, simple stuff. I think that we had chances to, regain our composure and reestablish our identity. And on one hand, we didn't do that. And on the other hand, they did a great job at defending champions of staying disciplined and not allowing us. So, like I said multiple times, we just got to be a better version of ourselves. I think we didn't show the version that we've been able to show the NBA world these last 6 games. We didn't show that tonight. I haven't seen anyone win 16 straight in the playoffs, so odds weren't on our side to do that. So a little adversity would be good for us to teach us a moment. Yep.